Coping with the heat wave. Hello everybody, Tom here from the company Code. I hope you're all very well. Today I'm going to discuss how we should be coping with the heat wave. Now, for those of you who are not from the UK, from England, you will find this a little bit of a funny topic really, simply because UK, England and heat aren't usually two things that are discussed. But I'll be honest with you, in the last 20 years, perhaps probably with climate change and global warming, this country and the surrounding countries in the UK have experienced much warmer weather. Why that is? Well, only science will answer. But as a result, really, of global warming, what we are finding now is that in the last couple of weeks, in the last couple of days, record-breaking temperatures. I'm talking pushing up to 43 degrees Celsius, which is well over 100 degrees. Now, for some of you who live in other parts of the world, mainly like the Middle East and what have you, that's nothing, you know. For here in England, that is a serious, serious change. Put it into perspective, think about it. The human body has a very, very small threshold for changes in regular temperatures. If you're too cold, you get very ill very quickly, and the same if you're too hot. And when I say change, I mean like 1 or 2 degrees and you are in a bad place. So imagine how overwhelming it is when it's like 40 odd degrees and humidity as well. Last couple of days, I'm not going to lie, have been challenging. Really challenging. This video today, while it's light-hearted, the subject matter is actually very serious, and I want you all to take real good note of this, okay? I don't want anyone getting ill. I don't want anyone getting sick. Take heat stroke seriously. It is no laughing matter. I've had heat stroke a couple of times on holiday years ago. It's horrific. It's very, very disorientating. It makes you very ill, very sick, dizzy. It's not nice. Be careful, alright? Please take care when you're out there, alright? The advice I'm going to give you, most of it's common sense. Some of you have probably already heeded this already, but just in case it hasn't occurred to you, alright? First and foremost, drink plenty of water. Drink plenty. Don't mess around, okay? Honestly, keep yourself hydrated. Now, they say you should be drinking X, Y, Z anyway, but there's only so many of us that will drink 3-4 litres a day. Some of us just won't even go there. But as long as you're happy with the amount of water that you're taking in, then that's fine, as long as you're feeling okay, alright? Surefire sign, it's not very pleasant, but obviously your urine, if you've not drunk enough, particularly in the warm weather, will be a very dark colour. If it's clear, or a paler white, a paler yellow should I say, then you're alright. Secondly, sleep pattern. Your sleep pattern is going to get really screwed up. I mean, like the other night when I was in bed, it was so warm. I woke up way before I need to get up, and the air quality was very, very thin. You know, I was struggling to breathe. It was that warm. So I would suggest that you sleep with a sheet rather than a quilt. Maybe sleep naked, maybe sleep on top of the bed, whatever you've got to do. Some people say they should use fans. Personally, I think fans are not a very good thing to use. They just blow hot air around, so you're not really benefiting of anything using the fans. You can get portable air conditioning units. We've got them at my workplace at the moment. They blow cool air out and they do work, but they're not cheap to hire. So simply get the windows open if you need to, get some air into the house if there's any air, and obviously sleep on top if you need to, or sleep with a sheet over you rather than a full quilt, you know. Be careful when you're driving on the road, because certain temperatures will melt the road and make driving conditions a little bit more dangerous, alright? Your tyres may get screwed up as a result of this as well, so just bear that in mind, okay? Also, 110%, think carefully about how much exposure to the sun you're having, alright? Look, I'm not going to lie, I love the sunshine. I'm a sun worshipper. My dad jokingly called me Adonis years ago, and he's not far wrong. You know, I used to love the sun, particularly as a younger man. But the fact of the matter is, we're not really meant to be in it any longer than half an hour. And if you are in the sunshine, cover your head, particularly if you're bald like myself, and definitely wear sunscreen. I know some would say, oh, you know, I see so many young people walking around and they're red raw, their bodies are burned, and it's like, you realise how much of a risk skin cancer is. Look after yourself, please. Alright? Equally, your workplace should be making it as comfortable and as reasonable as possible, alright? Certain companies will allow you to wear less clothing, obviously reasonable, you know, not expected to come in work in flip-flops or anything. But they may say that you wear, like, you have a uniform that you usually wear, you can wear a smaller, a lot more casual form of uniform if it's more comfortable. They should be doing everything they can to make it more comfortable for you, alright? Lastly, and quite simply as well, just bear this in mind that, you know, the hot weather will pass. There will be a period of cooling down, but careful what food you keep in cupboards. Example, bread. Bread will go off very quickly in this weather because obviously the yeast in the bread is kind of a natural living thing, and I can't tell you in the past how many loaves I've had to throw away because the heat was too much, the humidity was too much. I've come back and the bread has gone like blue or green and mould set in. Just joking aside, use your fridge if you've got to. Put your bread in a fridge or break your bread up into small quantities and only take out what you need and use it straight away. Think carefully, okay? And this isn't just for bread, it's for all sort of things that can perish. The sun, the heat, the hot weather can really cause issues with your food supply, so be a bit careful there. Guys, this is my first of 3 videos this week. I want to say thank you all ever so much for listening. I really appreciate your time and energy spent here on my channel. Thank you kindly. First of 3. Put down in the comment section below, how are you coping with the heat wave that we're having at the moment? Alright, I'll be honest, today it's not as warm, but it's still a bit stuffy. You know, we've got a decent cloud covering and it's a little bit of respite. But from what the weather reports are saying, it's going to be like this for another 3 weeks. So we must be prepared for it. Remember to hit that subscribe button down below. Leave me a thumbs up and a like. And let's hear that bell sign go ding dong so you know when my next content's out. Guys, I will be back with my second video of the week in a few days' time. Until then, please take care of yourselves. Be careful in that sunshine. Don't get yourself burned. This is no laughing matter, you know. As much as it is great. Be careful. Enjoy, but don't have ever too much of it, because like anything, too much of it is not good. I will be back in a couple of days. Take care of yourselves and bye for now.